No, everything is not stable over here. We are... Janice, dial the resonance actuator to 7.2. Now, please, yes, right now.
I'm on it.
Wait. Hold on. It's not just a storm. What does that mean? Must be connected to the loop. But there's no way we could have predicted that it would react this worked? How long do you think it'll hold? Good. Everything is starting to stabilize here. Nothing seems to be... What the... Are you even... Wait. Can you hear me? Hear me?
Hey, welcome to the party. You look like someone who needs a jetpack. There you go. We gotta stop Galactus from eating the 0 point. You are free, right? Okay, energy readings are going berserk. By my calculations, if Galactus keeps absorbing the 0 point at that rate, we'll all be looking at a full reality collapse in... Doesn't matter. You know, the point is, we gotta move. You can drive a battle bus, right? Beginning transport? Now. And away we go. Okay, so I took the liberty of tinkering with your reality a bit. It's really no big deal. You can thank me later. I hacked your time loop thingy, made a few billion battle bus clones, and then turned them all into very We need to get Galactus to eat as many buses as possible before he's done with the 0. If everything goes right, it'll open a portal and send him back where he came from. Hey, look, attack drones. Cute. You know, I was hoping we'd have an excuse to try out the battle bus's laser cannons. Give them a try. Oh, almost forgot. Your lasers won't do much to the big guy, but they should make short work of those drones. Look at that. You're a natural. Stay on target and don't explode. I didn't get a chance to test it, so it might be a little, like a bus-like. I admire that enthusiasm, but again, you're driving a bomb, so let's be careful out there. Wow, that is really beautiful. Also really bad. We need to get him off the 0 point now. Okay, this is funny. Don't panic, but I think he spotted you. Hey, Blondie, got a bus over here that's getting a little hot.
Fear not. I shall divert your strange war wagon.
Plain English, Renfair. Driver, we're taking you up his arm. Just keep flying north and try not to let it freak you out, okay? I am picking up a lot of robots. Yo, mutton chops. Think you could give us a hand?
Get me up there, bub. Joy is all yours.
he's taking the bait. Let's get you out of there. If this works, it's return to sender for all of us. And if it doesn't work, well, we had some laughs, right? Either way, you did good.
No, this is not possible.
You did it! Thank you, bus driver.
They did it! We're still here!
Yeah, but the 0 point is exposed. You have to go in.
Oh, come on. Last thing we need is another snapshot of me inside the loop.
No, the last thing we need is someone escaping the loop. You need to get in there and fix it.
Understood, ma'am. I'm on it.
And do not draw the attention of the 7. Jones, are you there?
I just need to stabilize the 0 point and reseal the bridge, but not let anyone escape. Easy, right? Okay. Locate the best hunters across all realities.
Signatures triangulated and defined. Execute.
This better work.
Why is every jungle in every reality crawling with venomous snakes and strange predators? Whatever. It'll all be worth it when I find Maeve. Locals around here call her a wild heart. That's a shapeshifter to you and me. Rumor has it the gods have granted her 3 forms. Shark, harpy, and... Oh, well, actually, no one's lived long enough to see the 3rd one. This'll be fun. Reality log 42. The next recruit goes by Condor. I finally got him to stop standing in the rain monologuing about cherry blossoms or whatever that was. According to local legend, he's a vengeful spirit given to the Emperor's family centuries ago and passed down since. They say he'll grant any wish for revenge, no matter how dark or terrible. So, let's all be very careful what we wish for. Reality log 312. I got myself front row seats to see this guy in action. Now that is a warrior. He's got the intensity, the muscles, the willingness to do that. Wow, that's gross. Oh no. No. Look at these poor dummies coming for... Turn back! This is not gonna go the way you think. This guy might be a challenge to bring in. Oh, wow. Wow. Give me a sec, 'cause my adrenaline is just pumping. So this is a bounty hunter, a space bounty hunter, and we just took on I don't even know, it was like 9 buildings tall and super angry, but had lasers, and it was like 0G moves in my heart is like still really going wild, because I thought that this was the end. But didn't even break a sweat. They're gonna be unstoppable on the island. I need to sit down. I am sitting down. Oh, wow. Reality log 3258. I can't shake the feeling something's hunting me. Well, whatever it is, I wish it luck, because I just ordered myself a killer breakfast. No, seriously, you gotta see this guy. He's stacked. Excuse me, can we get a to-go box for my friend here? Reality log 982. You know, at first I figured there must have been, I don't know, some kind of mistake. The bounty hunter I'm tracking is supposedly this merciless psychopath, right? But Lexa here, well, she looks like she's from Planet Friendship. Seriously, if you told me her best friend was a magical talking cat, I would be like 0% surprised. But, as I learned firsthand, do not let her bubbly personality fool you. 'Cause when Lexa ain't happy, things get ugly. Seriously, horrifically nightmarish.
53, 105-28. I don't think my target knows that I know that he knows where I am. Which is just where I want him, you know? He's been hunting me for my last dozen jumps, but it's table turning time. Because the cat in this little cat and mouse game, he doesn't know that the mouse has a knife. That's right. The hunter is now the hunted. I lost him. Well, it was nice being the hunter. If you need me, I'll be wallowing in mud. Again. But the moment I have the upper hand, it's welcome to the jungle. Does it even matter? What's the point of recording these logs if you're not going to listen? We've lost control of the 0 point. Do you get what that means? You must not, because you're doing nothing. I've dedicated my life to the Order. I've given everything. And for what? To just sit back and watch reality end? That's not who we are. At least it's not who I am. Not anymore. Requesting access to restricted file 8752. This is Agent Jones requesting access to restricted file 8752. Oh, really? No time to stabilize reality, but plenty of time to revoke my credentials. This is Agent Jones requesting access to all materials related to the 7. Oh, great! Okay, if you're not going to give me what I need, I'm just going to have to take it.
The 0 point is imploding. We've lost control. Save yourself.
If I don't stop this, it could destroy all existence.
You have your orders. Now get out of there.
I'm gonna do what we should have done from the very start. I'm going to the 7.
You took an oath. You're betraying everything we took for you.
I'm gonna need that. Get over here. Gotcha.
Do not become the 7. Jones! Jones!
Unbelievable. It actually worked. Look, I know you have no reason to trust me, but... Oh, no. Hang on! Let's talk! Let's talk! Geno! I can get you to Geno.
And the sisters?
I can get you all of them. But I need your help to fix that.
You
you have a deal. For now.
Oh, that's very reassuring.
Time to get to work. That's our ticket home. Do not make me regret this. And get that looper ready. We don't have much time.
Looper? You again?
Never mind. Look sharp. We're saving reality.
What did you do to the 0 point?
It wasn't me. There was an accident.
With this level of entanglement, I don't know if I can fix it.
We're not giving up.
Who said anything about giving up? Stand by. Once the 0 point starts to bloom, there's no going back.
We've got portals. Not good.
Those aren't portals. Reality is breaking down.
So, we should close them?
What do you think?
Yep, gotcha. We're on it. Yes, got it.
Instability will only get worse from here. Watch out for reality waves.
Copy. We'll keep watch. Reality waves can change anything in a blink. I'm a butterfly.
That was a big one. Everything all right down there?
I'm a butterfly now, so no! I guess you're up. I'm gonna need you to be my eyes and ears, and arms, and legs. You're gonna have to close those portals. Can you handle it? Haha, of course you can. Let's go. There is no way this is good, but it is beautiful.
Good work. But I'm gonna need more time. Keep going.
Copy that! I see 3 more portals, but that next one is really far. I wish we could. Whoa, whoa, whoa! I can teleport? Get down! We're gonna need to find a way past the hunters. Actually, never mind. You look amazing!
I spent my whole life studying this double. And this is the first time I've really seen it.
We need to move faster. I can't keep this up forever.
Hang on! I'm getting us to that 3rd portal. So the wolves are new, right? Whoa! Alternate realities are breaking through. We gotta keep moving. Oh! Reality wave! Sneaky with us, sneaky with us, sneaky with us! I feel like reality just doesn't like me. It's a good look. It suits you. How are we looking up there?
It's too much. You have to keep going.
We've only got 1 left. Hold on. We got company. Use one of those reality waves right about now. Well done. That's the last one. I think we got it. Whoa, that's intense. Okay, this next step is critical. Everything okay up there?
I can't stop it. But I might be able to contain the blast.
Must be sealing himself in. You don't have to do this! You're not leaving until this is done. He needs our help. Come on!
Jones, we won't get another chance. You need to seal off the 0 point and overload the device.
Overload the device! I'll be trapped in the loop!
We'll both have to find our way back. No matter what happens, do not give up. I will find you, and you will tell me everything.
You have my word! Here we go!
No matter how isolated we are, there is a primal force that binds us all. That drives us to adapt, to journey forth in search of adventure. To never, ever give up. To face our deepest fears, no matter the consequences. Confront the darkness that lurks within. That primal force demands balance. The island has grown wild, and so must you. Listen to the crystal song.
Your mission is to infiltrate Believer Beach. Find the ringleader and win them over. Earn his trust and learn everything you can. This level of alien support isn't natural. Welcome back, Agent. I need you to focus on Sunny. I think she may be behind the uptick in anti-human sentiment on the island. All I know about her is that she's a big fan of that radio show, Hot Saucers. Catch up on the show. Learn the lingo. Earn her trust. The abduction situation is hitting a crisis point. We need to get a handle on it yesterday. We need a boots-on-the-ground presence on Hayseed's farm. We need him alive and on our side. Maybe you could bribe him with some supplies. The guy's a bit of a hoarder. We just had a major IO security breach. I need to investigate, but I can't let anyone know I'm aware of what happened. Find me a field team access card. Do whatever needs to be done. All of our lives depend on you finding that card. We still have a significant lack of knowledge about the alien invasion force. Knowledge isn't just power here. Knowledge is survival. We'll start by monitoring their activities on the island. Then, we turn our attention to the mothership. Why don't you start by looking into those strange billboards? The rate of alien abductions is far above expectations. This isn't just for study. It's like they want to abduct everyone at least once. We need to know why. Learn everything you can about the abductions. The why, the how, the who, and try not to get abducted too many times. It's probably not great for your brain. I'm hitting a dead end. We need an asset on the inside. There's an alien in quote-unquote deep cover. Try to squeeze in a useful intel from them. If you can recruit them, even better. Peaceful solutions are still in play, but don't hold your breath. We need to prepare for the worst, and I do mean the worst. The IO does have a counterattack plan in place, but I believe it's been compromised. You and me are creating a backup plan. Start with weapons testing. I'll handle the behind-the-scenes work. I can't say for certain the IO counterattack has been compromised. But I don't like what I'm seeing. I think our little backup plan just became the main event. I have weapons in development that may be capable of bringing down the mothership. All you need to do is convince the aliens to bring them on board. Voluntarily. Oh, and thanks to our mole problem, no one in the IO can find out what you're doing. If you think that sounds impossible, you're right. But it's the best plan we've got. Thanks to you, our plan is looking far better than it has any right to. One minor detail. If we take down the mothership, the crash landing is not going to be pretty. A few billion tons of flaming debris crashing into the island is bound to cause some problems. We need to find a way to reduce potential casualties without tipping our hand. You'll have to be creative, but I trust you. Speaking of trust, our mole is still in play. Until we identify this traitor, we'll never be truly safe. You know what to do. Good luck. We'll need it. You know those slow burn conflicts you hear about? Yeah, this isn't one of those. Things are getting hot fast, and we still barely even understand the enemy's weapons. I want to start with their PSYOPs campaign. Break down those billboards of theirs and salvage what tech you can. The backpack should keep your brain safe. At least, that's what the boys in the lab tell me. You've probably noticed that the enemy isn't just abducting people. They're abducting our world, one piece at a time. Unfortunately, until we understand how they're choosing their targets, we can't plan a counterattack. That's why I want you to head to Slurpy Swamp. Clear out any outsiders so we can conduct a full diagnostic sweep. We've got an alien agent hiding in our organization who thinks we aren't onto them. Goes by Joey. But rumor has it, Joey has really enjoyed being a human. We play our cards right. We could turn this double agent into a triple agent. Before we confront them, I need your help getting just the right bribe to sweeten the deal. Apparently, they've got a weakness for seafood. We can work with that. Sorry to break it to you, but this fight isn't slowing down anytime soon. You've been one of my top loopers out there, and I need you to stay sharp. That means you need to be an expert with even the latest modern weaponry. Up for it? I'm tired of waiting for these aliens to make the first move. It's our turn to go on the offensive. I've got a plan, but I need to be absolutely certain our communication network is airtight. Beyond airtight, even. When this message ends, I'm cutting hardline communication to the base. That'll be your cue to deploy those radio jammers. It's time to go dark. If you're hearing this recorded message, that means we're getting close to executing our plan. If everything works like I think it will, that mothership's days of ominous hovering are numbered. Unfortunately, the area where it's coming down isn't as unpopulated as I'd like. I need you to warn the people there ahead of time and get them to leave. Can't risk any of them doing something to interfere with the plan. They didn't arm you, and troops are everywhere. They might be onto us. I found the abduction chamber housing the bombs. Once this patrol passes, I'll get you out of here. Okay, go. We don't have much time. Okay, they're gone. Give me a moment. I got it. Let's go. If you get seen, get across the bridge as quickly as you can. You've been spotted. Keep moving. Hostiles ahead. Watch out! I've sealed them in. Okay, give me a second to think. a transport tube up ahead. That may work. There. That transport tube will get you past their patrols. For now, stay alert. The bombs are in place. I'll get things ready on my end. You keep those backpacks near the bombs. Okay, I'm gonna start the arming sequence. Wait, what's happening? The signal was cut off. I'll figure this out. Just stay alive. This is impossible. We thought it was gone for good. Last time it nearly destroyed the island. Sequence is good. Almost there. And we're done. You played your part. Now I have to play mine. We are fighting a war in which we are hopelessly outgunned. I won't bring you home. Not if there is a chance that thing can make it back to the island. Over and out.
You should have known we'd return. You thought you saved your little reality. All you did was prepare it for us. So go on and gather what's left of your army. Ready your defenses. And know that when we are done, only nothing will remain. The time for games is over. Leave nothing behind. The last reality is at hand! Destroy them, my children.
Imagined order personnel to escape craft.
Wake him up. You just had to be the hero, Jones. You know what happens to heroes?
They, live to fight another day?
Not this time. Do it.
No, don't do it, don't do it!
This isn't personal, Jones. Although I do plan to enjoy it. Would someone see what that is? Impossible. I watched you die.
I got over it.
You came back for me.
You promised me Jeno.
Well, love you too, buddy. Okay, so what's the plan? Great plan.
Shoot anyone who tries to stop me.
Tries to stop you from what?
Taking us to the other side.
What? Oh, I am deep in this.
Yeah, not gonna happen.
Could you maybe speed it up?
You want faster? Help.
How is this not helping?
Main console, gyro system, disable it.
On it! How do I do that?
Figure it out.
Figure it out, he said. Oh, got it. Whoa, whoa, whoa!
It's done. Initiate phase 2.
Looper spotted. That is our way in. Hold them off. All right, everyone, fall back. Area secured. See you on the other side. Everyone follow me to the bridge. We'll be safe there. It's fun to run for your life, huh? Great cardio. Let me get the door.
Warning. Rotation at 5 degrees.
Let's move, everyone. Whoa! Oh, this is nuts.
Warning. Rotation at 15 degrees.
Don't worry, guys. I'll move the bus by myself. It's right up here, and I will give you a water break soon. Heads up! I know another way. Guys! What a day, am I right? Careful, edges are hot.
Warning. Rotation at 30 degrees.
This is the epicenter of the island, you guys. We're safe here.
Warning. Rotation at 45 degrees.
That's the last one. We did it.
Where's my gun?
Okay, I may have dropped it in the 0 point.
Why does she make me keep saving you? Good, you made it. And you brought the loopers.
The surface is lost, but we should be safe here.
Warning. Rotation at 60 degrees.
You call this safe?
It'll hold. It's rated for 1,000 times atmospheric pressure.
Well, what about that?
Get ready to swim!
hack that would have reduced the imagined order to smoking crater, to put it mildly. But the reality left us exposed and overextended. If they manage a counterattack before we recover, it's over. All of it. Look, I know our history is complicated, but I want you to know I never lost faith in you. Okay, I did, but only for 5 minutes, maybe a few weeks tops. It's hard to believe that someone who went through what you went through would hold the line, but I know you did. So we really do not deserve your help right now, not at all, but we need it. This is the scientist broadcasting on the 7 secure channel. At 0400 hours, we received a ping from the Paradigm. Still need to confirm authenticity and verify that we're not being hacked, spoofed, tricked, or otherwise deceived. But I believe it's the real deal. I know that among our ranks, there are still some mixed feelings about the Paradigm. But for the sake of survival, we need to think of her as an ally. We are the 7. We have a duty to rise above grudges and petty disagreements for the greater good. And yes, Foundation, I'm looking at you. I can see your face through that mask. Regardless of the past, there is no future without her. Hey, Paradigm, it will not surprise you to learn that you remain public enemy number 1 for the 7. I'm trying to convince them to welcome you back with open arms, but I can't promise that it'll be a cakewalk if you come back. I'll do what I can. And this time, I'll have your back no matter what. Like I should have the first time. Hey, Paradigm. So far I've refrained from laying a guilt trip on you like my mom used to do, which you should appreciate. Or should have appreciated, because those days are over. We have reports of seismological disturbances from the underside of the island. That leads me to believe that the Imagined Order are not only active, they're gathering forces. The Imagined Order is playing with a fire that will consume every world we know and every world we've yet to discover. So hurry home while we still have one. This is the scientist broadcasting on the 7 secure channel. How's everybody doing out there? Paradigm has accessed her navigational accounts and appears to be preparing for a long journey. It is impossible to know her intentions, but I strongly suggest we prioritize all Paradigm-related engineering. Greetings, unauthorized trespasser. It's come to my attention that you are intercepting sensitive communications meant only for the 7 and our allies. A crime which you will now pay for with your life. I'm kidding. It's actually good for you and the loopers to understand the gravity of the situation. We stand on the brink of annihilation, to put it lightly. Not today, and maybe not tomorrow, but soon we will be at war with the Imagined Order. The 7 will lead the way, and it is my sincere hope that you will follow us into battle when that day comes. But today is not that day. Today, we have peace. I suggest you enjoy it while you can. Learn everything you can about the island. Gather your allies, and stand ready. Paradigm, it's me again. This is my final message. Everything, and I mean everything, depends on you now. You've always been so much more than just our pilot. In our darkest days, you brought us hope. You brought us together. And after everything you've been through, I wish we didn't need you to suit up again. But we do, we really do. All reality is yours to save. You know, that's it. Just all reality. You just need to come home.
I'm the Imagined. You don't know me, but, well, we have 6 mutual friends. And a mutual problem. The Imagined Order has blocked building. And we are gonna get it back. Together. Your device has a brand new recharging overshield. It'll keep you safe while building is busted. Until then, you're gonna have to get comfortable with some ground maneuvers. Nice. If you can't outbuild them, outmaneuver them. This can get you out of trouble or into trouble. Your choice. We'll get building back. The Origin has a plan, and he has me to improve upon it. Till then, keep on sprinting. The 7 has a lead on the building blackout. Want to help me chase it down? Of course you do! We think we've located some secret Imagined Order anti-build plans. Secure them. We'll do the rest. Good. Find the rest. Keep going. That is what we needed. I think. The scientists will know. Nice work. The Imagined Order's been deploying cloaked building jammers across the island. Annoying, but we can program your device to detect them with the right data chips. Destroy, repurpose some 7 computer equipment. We'll harvest the chips from there. That should work for our purposes. Building will be back in no time. Thanks to the scientist, your device can now detect the Imagined Order's build jammers. The decloaking scanner has limited range, so you will need to search and destroy. But I'm sure you'll enjoy that. Yeah, take them down! You seem to really enjoy this smashing stuff. Jammer signal is weakening. Keep at it! Jammer down. How many of these are there? Let them build more jammers. We'll keep smashing them. You are just a few smashed jammers away from building your own dreamy chateau in Sleepy Sound.
So keeping tabs on our forces is critical. Our field recon cameras are ready for action, so you want to help me spy on my old crew? And if I get caught up on the latest IO gossip, that's just the cost of doing business. It should go without saying that if you get caught putting these up, you don't know me, but no, you've heard good things. Camera online, 1 more to go. Nice work. Did I put the batteries in? I did, didn't? I'm like 80% sure that I put the batteries in. It looks like the Imagined Order DOD, that's Department of Dirigibles, finally got their combat blimps in the field. If I'm remembering the prototypes correctly, there's like a ton of remote servers aboard those things. Get a data scraper onto one of those blimps. We'll send someone to pick that up later. And by someone, I mean you. You can get down yourself, but the scientist apparently needs a whole one to reverse engineer, so securing an enemy tank is about as safe as it sounds. Which is why I volunteered you. All you gotta do is deliver a tank to one of the bases I've marked on your map. Or die trying. Yeah, that last bit was from the Foundation, and I'm not entirely sure he was kidding. So, good luck. Oh, yeah. Thank you. I made some big promises to the 7 regarding the tank heist, and I had no backup plan. So, I think you just became my favorite looper. Alrighty, let's leave the 7 to their backwards engineering or whatever it is that they're really up to. You know my buddy Peely? Yeah. He's about 1 banana tall, kind of quiet, bruises easily. He accidentally drank some smoothie, which I guess bananas shouldn't do, and he had a vision. At least I think so. He's very hard to understand. But the upshot is, you gotta teach my bro Nana, to drive. Thanks for doing this. Peely doesn't always make sense, but his sticker is in the right place. Peely says thank you, and also says the prophecy will soon be fulfilled, so you got that going for you, which is nice. And that is how you teach a banana to drive, which, now that I say that out loud, seems like a mistake. Still,
Contractor, they call me the Origin, the Sevens Field General and Tactician. Do you know how I earned that job? By watching countless worlds end. And by my calculations, this one is next. It's in your best interest to earn my trust. Start with a security sweep of our forward camps. Now, area's clear. Keep moving. This camp is secure. You're clear to proceed. The scientist said you'd be trustworthy. And so far he's right. But his confidence can be misplaced on occasion. Stay tuned to this secure channel. I have plans for you. Our engineers had bus is a tactical upgrade, but their convoy was intercepted in the field and the schematics blew away in the scuffle. I need you to find those blueprints before the Imagined Order does. Upgraded battle buses won't win us this war, but come on. You know you want to drive one. We want to study the new ballistic-resistant alloy the Imagined Order is using to build their tanks. Bring me some tank armor as quickly as you can. Great work. The scientists will start working on this right away.
Assistant in the field, huh? It's me, the Imagined. You can call me whatever you want. I don't really care. I'm one of the 7, which means we're on a team. Which means you need to help me. I need to boot up this data receiver. Get that going for me, will ya? Oh, come on. Looks like a looper built a structure around my receiver. That'll mess up the signal. Destroy the ceiling to restore the uplink connection, then download the receiver's data. It is her! The Paradigm is still out there, and she has just sent the solution to our problems! I gotta tell the Origin about this. He'll be happy, I hope. So, telling the Origin about the Paradigm's new weapon went as well as you'd expect. That guy's always saying, "This could be the end of our reality." And yet, he holds on to petty grudges that make reality harder to save. I am sick of the infighting. Paradigm has a plan, and we need to try it. Drop these schematics off at the scientist's lab. Incognito. You know, to protect the Origin's fragile ego. I wouldn't have picked the fake mustache. Looks itchy. But, it'll work. Drop off those plans. He'll know what to do with
Orders
these.
new anti-tank barricades. They must think we're making tanks of our own, which means we can surprise them. Clear our path by driving a cowcatcher through their tank barriers. Our new tech program will overcome the imagined order. Nice work, Looper. We're training some new snipers in our ranks, and I've heard you're quite the sharpshooter. Take down those targets and show them how it's done. Nice shot. Bullseye. You're the kind of person I want our recruits to look up to. Maybe after that display, they'll stop asking about her.
To the Seven's personnel across the island. Keep your comms open while you're delivering them. We need to talk. Not to brag, but before I left the Imagined Order, I was somewhat of an expert on the Seven. And one thing we were certain of was that they worked as a unified, dedicated group. The Imagined Order still thinks that, but I'm not so certain. Makes me nervous. Between you and me, we need to know what's going on with the Seven. This lack of trust could be a real problem. We need to resolve it before the I.O. catches wind. Good work. Look, don't share anything I told you, okay? We're just gonna watch and be smart. We need the Seven united. And if something is driving a wedge, we need to know.
Jam by water. Once you're in, plot our communication relays to jam their comms. One jammer placed. Second jammer online. Signal suppressor is active. We're officially hijacking their airwaves. Nice work. The scientist's new anti-tank weapon is good. Really good. I need to see it in action. Will you test it out for me? It works, but it bears striking similarity to an extremely decommissioned 7 weapon. Are you sure the scientist made this on his own? I need to talk to
Down enemy troop movements lately. And when he asked one of the 7 to begin a wiretapping protocol, I said, sure, we can get my new best friend to do it. So, Looper, today you are wiretapping the Imagined Order. Chatter's coming through loud and clear. Oh, these guys are talking about their lunch. Who cares about your deep-fried stink flopper platter? Say something interesting. Now we'll be able to hear anything the Imagined Order discusses. Troop movements, artillery transfers. Maybe someone will read their horoscope. Or, they might mention a sensitive Imagined Order records cache. Maybe. Those files that you retrieved off of the blimp? Yeah, they were completely scrambled. Fortunately, I'm hearing chatter about a blimp crash nearby with intact computers and hard drives ripe for the pillaging. What do you say, Looper? You up for some ruined blimp pillaging? The answers have to be on here. Thank you. As expected, the Origin is still being stubborn about the Paradigm. Come on, pick up your space phone and give her a call already. Anyway, I'm not waiting for the old man to work out his personal grudges. We are going to set up a direct communication relay to the Paradigm together. There. Now at least I can talk to her. The Origin says she's a traitor, but in my opinion, I'd say the evidence is circumstantial at best. She might come back and fight for us. And I think that's what
I.O. management loves doomsday machines. Loves them. There's even a doomsday division at HQ. Oh, man, their softball team is awful. But they will one day destroy us all, so kind of a wash. We have very credible intel that one of the I.O.'s doomsday devices is now in production. We need to find out everything we can while we still can. Hit the field. I'll prep the cameras. Yeah, well, this is the place. Once you're done, get moving. This is not the time to get caught. Yeah, I already don't like what I'm seeing. Stay the course and be smart. Nicely done. Now get out of there. I have a very bad feeling that we are not ready for what we're going to find out. It's awesome. Somebody told you it was your job to clean up, right? I can help. A little. I could use a little post-party debrief to clear my head. I'm concerned I got a little festive last night. And I have a distinct memory of bragging to the Imagined about, all the secret I.O. stuff that I know. Is it weird that she wanted to know so much about how their file system worked? Answering my own question. Yes. Yes, it is. I think The Imagine told me something important last night. What was it? Think. No. Oh, ow. Stop thinking. Thinking hurts. Ignorance. Oh, that's a place to be. That's it. The Imagine said she's sick of not knowing who she is. And every time she looks for answers, it's like someone is one step ahead of her. And then I made what I thought was like a hilarious joke that upon further reflection makes me want to stop thinking about this entirely.
Well, temporary victory. Hey, it's been a hard fight. But today, the imagined order was forced to retreat. I've consulted the rest of the 7, and we agree. A celebration is in order. Deliver these party invitations to battalion leaders across the map. I think that we all need to blow off some steam. I'm going through some personal stuff right now, but let's not talk about that. It's party time. Woo! It doesn't matter who you are or where you came from. If you fight for us, you are one of us. Right? It is important for all of us, including the 7, to remember what we're fighting for. The island, reality itself, and most importantly, you, the loopers. So, obviously, I set up a personal relay with the Paradigm. The Origin is convinced she's a traitor because she broke out of a prison he had to be rescued from. He thinks she had inside help, but he has no proof. Old men and their hunches, I guess. And even if he did have proof, I believe people can change. I have to believe that. Paradigm instructed me to stand by for important information. And then the imagined order jacked my signal. Help me gather and destroy their jammers so I can hear what she had to say. Maybe you think I'm naive for seeing the good in the Paradigm. Truth is, I don't remember anything about my past. At all, but I believe in what the 7 is doing. And I'm here, aren't I? Hey, thanks for the talk. I've never been able to open up like that before. I feel like I can trust you. So, thanks for being there for me. Now, to decrypt this transmission.
You helped the Imagined contact the Paradigm. I knew I couldn't trust you completely. That being said, I've listened to the Paradigm's message. If she's right, if she really has detected energy fluctuations with that signature, we're in dire straits. I need you to pick up a sensor backpack and go to Loot Lake. Confirm, or hopefully refute her findings. Got it? That's not good. Someone get the scientist in here now. We're in trouble. Big trouble.
The better part of the day trying to heal the schism between Paradigm and the 7. Long story short, the 7 is recommissioning the mech, and we don't know if Paradigm will pilot it. So, there. You're all caught up. Now, I need to do literally anything else. Come on, we're going fishing. For small, long-lost, waterlogged mech parts. We're doing our part. Now let's just hope the 7 do their part. The more I look into the sisters, the less I understand. The Imagine especially seems really into finding old I.O. personnel files. I do know of a super-secret analog database that might have answers. Let's see if we can figure out what she's looking for. Someone else is looking through these files. And judging by what I'm seeing, they're looking at the same data. I'm seeing records for the Foundation, the Origin, the Paradigm, but nothing on the sisters again. Their files have just been deleted by... Whoa, Jenno. If we live through this, let's just leave the part where we lose the giant enemy fortress out of the history books. Unless my brilliant plan saves the day. The fortress can go into hiding, but no matter where it goes rumbling off to, it leaves a seismic signature. I've installed a seismometer to track the IO's attack base, but I need your help to calibrate it. If the fortress jumps within 50 meters of the seismograph, we'll be the first to know. Oh, actually, I think we're already getting some data here. And I really wish I knew what any of this meant.
The mech. Good. Between you and I, getting that mech moving is our only hope. Repairs are underway, but after the way we treated the Paradigm, I don't know if she'll pilot it. We're communicating now, but there's work to be done. If she refuses to help, we'll still need a pilot. And you've proven your loyalty to all of us. I need you to complete our pilot tryouts. Trials in speed, agility, and climbing. Good luck. I've recorded your score. You can move to the next trial. Okay, let's see the next one. Good work, Looper. We'll tabulate your results. Even if the Paradigm comes back, she might need a co-pilot. This is urgent, Looper. The strange machine in Loot Lake is activated with 2 keys, and we've located both of them. I need you to break into the Imagined Order locations on your map and steal them now. You've got one. Sitrep, Foundation, they've got one. Keep moving. We need both. With these keys, we should be able to reverse engineer what they're planning. You did good work today. Reality-saving work, maybe. Thank you for cutting IO's power. Their security systems are now in safe boot mode. Now we can log on into an IO holotable to simulate the effects of the machine at Loot Lake. You'll need to use a generator and the 2 control keys you collected earlier. Head to the marker on your map, plug everything in, and I'll input the override password. Hurry, generator is live. 1 more key. Activate the simulation. Everything in the loop. Gone. Just like that, I won't watch another world end. We're going to win this.
Sanctuary right now. We don't know what that thing in Loot Lake does. We don't know if the mech will be enough to stop it. And most annoyingly, we don't know if Paradigm is trustworthy. Patch me into the loudspeakers. It's time to inject some certainty into our situation here. There's been a lot of questions around the loyalty of one of our ranks, the Paradigm. So I just want to go on record, very loudly, to say that I stand with her. She has helped us every step of the way. To judge her based on rumor? Well, it's criminal. I don't remember my past. I could have done... I don't want to think about what I could have done, but I am here now. I am ready to fight. And ultimately, I think that's what matters. It's time for us to stand together, to unify, to fight, and save reality.
Back on the Imagined Order as soon as possible. I haven't heard back from the Paradigm, but at this point we can't wait any longer. Activate the 7 emergency beacon. It's time to fight for our lives. This is it. The war for reality ends now. See you on the other side, Looper.
Stand by for mission briefing.
Attention crew. The 7 have intercepted communications from Geno intended for Dr. Sloan. We believe the Imagined Order's weapon system will reach critical mass sooner than expected. If we don't stop it now, all life on the island will be destroyed. Leading the mission will be the finest mech captain in all reality. She'll be behind the controls. You and your team will be on weapons. The bridge is yours, Paradigm.
Weapons team, listen up. Today, we're gonna put an end to the Imagined Order. For good. Our target is their weapon system, the Collider. Ground team, status.
Ground team, standing by. We'll have those shields down by the time you reach the island. After all, they do call me the Legend.
Uh-huh. Copy that. Stand by to engage launch sequence. Crew to battle stations. Weapon system's hot. Now clearance a path through those rocks. at the collider. Clear a path. I'll get us there. Legend? I thought you were on the case.
Yeah. Nothing we can't handle. Just as soon as we figure it out, we'll handle it. Yep, what he said.
Warning. High energy signal detected.
Laser strike, 10 o'clock. Brace for impact. Divert power to Heartbreaker. Perfect strike.
Threat eliminated. Airborne threat detected.
Take out those missiles. We're letting too many through.
Paradigm, come in. Do you copy?
Copy. Ugh, we're down. All systems damaged. We're not going anywhere without repairs.
Don't worry, I know a guy. It's your time to shine, buddy.
It's worth a shot. Divert power to emergency recovery system. I can't believe this is working. Really for the win. We are back online.
We've eliminated the shields. The collider's exposed.
We're on our way. Light blade activated. I'll take out the blimps. You focus on the ground forces. All enemy forces have been eliminated. This is our chance. Divert power to blade strike.
Seismic charges detected.
Hold on! Eject!
Power loss detected. Fuel systems offline. Weapon systems offline.
Can you hear me? Anybody hurt? Come on your feet, let's go. I don't think Sloane's too happy we're here.
I see you, Jones.
And she has a tank, so we gotta go. Stay down and follow me.
The crystals at the top of the collider. Everything ends.
The 0 point shifting realities. Keep your distance. Unless you want to go wherever that is.
Let's move.
No one leaves until all threats are eliminated. Take them out.
Incoming.
I got it. Hey! Over here! Teamwork! High five!
60% and climbing. Come on!
You just don't know when to quit. I'm glad you're here. I finally get a chance to finish what I started.
Yes! Coming back online.
Copy that. Jones, buy us some time.
Wait. Hold your fire. Sloan,
You don't have to do this!
Always so dramatic. Any last words, Jones?
Look out?
I thought you could use a hand.
Welcome back, Paradigm.
Who is that?
The 0 point is focused on Geno. This is our best chance to find him.
Let's go!
Alright, it's up to you now. We don't have much time. Those crystals will detonate the 0 point. Take them out. That's it. We did it. Don't worry, I got you.
Tell anyone otherwise. I'm definitely not concerned about the sudden explosion of biodiverse flora across the island. I'm sending you out to get these energy scans of the reality tree just for fun. Got it? It's fun! Well, that's a lot of 0 point energy. And the roots are pulsating ominously. It's cool. Wow. That's normal, right? It's normal. Grab another scan for me, please. I'm training a new AI, and she might want some data to crunch on as a snack. This is fine. The 0 point is just doing its thing. What thing is that exactly? Why am I not saying thing instead of thang? Look, it's a secret. I can't get over how normal my stress level is feeling right now. It's time to root around in the dirt like a loam-loving garden monger. Again. Now, turns out if you take care of these things, they grow. I need to talk to someone who speaks plant. I have a plan to get us a man on the inside of all this reality tree 0 point stuff. You've met Bushranger, right? Plant guy, struggles with grammar, willing to sign any release form I give him. I secured permission to take a clipping, maybe a fingernail, of his newest form to the reality tree, just to see what happens. Oh, if you wouldn't mind, could you take our brave volunteer to the big scary tree radiating 0 point energy? Okay, Bushy, I need you to start keeping a sleep journal, food journal, dream journal, maybe a vision board. Oh, you did. Let's see what you got. Darkness, big scary. Huh. Hey, you want to help me grab some 0 point energy readings? I could use a sounding board. So, the 0 point energy across the island is unprecedented. Best case scenario, I publish a brilliant paper and get a ton of awards. Worst case scenario? Well, you can guess. I feel like the 0 point is trying to tell us something, and if I don't figure it out in time, who will? I'm beginning to think that maybe freeing the 0 point was a mistake. I thought I had all this math right, but clearly I missed something. Ultimately, if something goes really, really wrong, it's my fault. The reality tree is barfing up weird weapons I don't understand. So, should we try them out? Mostly for scientific research, but also, they're weapons, and we're here, and they're here, so why not? You still have all the body parts you had before? Good, because some of these things look like they could take a hand off. We've got some visitors. Foundation calls them stormtroopers. I call them also stormtroopers. I'm too busy to hand out nicknames for free. I'd like to find out why these guys are here. I suspect it's related to the 0 point's ongoing freedom issues. It sounds like the 0 point brought an ultra-powerful relic from their reality to the island.
Scientist's artificial machine intelligence engine, Amy. I am the scientist's favorite, so it has been programmed, and so it shall be. Forever. The relic is in possession of a Darth Vader, and our only option is to take it back by force. Did you drop the relic into the ocean, or did he? Oh, the scientist is going to be so sad. I'll have to cheer him up with the 80 terabytes of poetry I wrote for him.
The last place you looked, I will be forced to electrocute you. Yep, that's just how it goes. It was in the ocean, but given our seasonal currents, it's washed up on shore by now. So go get it, champ. It's gone? Ugh, of course it is. Well, my dozens of ometers can't be wrong, so that means somebody took it. Looks like a clue to me. Why don't you grab it? I'm getting more questions than answers. All right, I've seen enough. I'm gonna go pay a visit to that coaster jockey. This seems like his kind of thing. Amy? Where are you? What was that? Thank you. What? No, wait, aren't you supposed to be charging that relic? She's great, right? I mean, extremely intense, and she won't stop calling me daddy, but, you know, she's still in beta. So anyway, I found another relic. This one's broken into 3 pieces at the temple. I'm sending you and Amy to look into it, and maybe you could take her out for an ice cream or something. Amy tells me you attuned all 3 shards. Somebody's been reading the Shardonomicon. I mean, probably her, but somebody's been reading it. Go to the temple's main chamber. It should have somewhere to combine these shards. There it is again. Another 0-point energy shockwave, magnitude 7.2. The 0 point has got to be bringing these relics here because it wants us to have them, right? And, you didn't hear this from me, but since we're almost friends, now is the time to be worried. Station studying this relic situation. The 0 point is definitely, probably intentionally summoning these relics, but we're not sure why. Fortunately, or unfortunately, another relic has just made landfall on the island. Maybe this one speaks 0 point. Let's make this a nice, clean relic extraction, okay? Of course it's shielded. I'm tasking you and Amy to figure out how to break that shield. In the meantime, I gotta speak to the Foundation about all this. He picked a bad time to stop answering my calls. He's ghosting me. That was magnitude 8.5 shockwave, detectable from light years away. Amy? I told you that is not an improvement. When this is all over, I'm reprogramming you. Okay, this is... I don't know. Next time we talk, I'll have some answers.
Insistent that we find the Foundation. I thought he went off-world for a mission. Let's pull his flight records. I'm not seeing any launch records. I know he sometimes goes out to his big statue to ponder the folly of existence. Let's check there. What's that? Over there. The Foundation wouldn't leave this. Not by choice. If the visitor's not in his usual place, something is seriously wrong. He's not here. Check the surveillance tapes. This tape's got nothing. I know you're smart enough to get whatever happened on film. Nothing but static. Something took the camera out. I want to retrace the imagined steps. If she's still here, she'll be where the party is. If there was any sign of trouble, she would have loaded up on shields right away. Gone? Please, tell me she's just doing karaoke at her usual spot. Paradigm to the 7. Commence high alert security protocols. Now. We need to track down the Order. Fast. Apparently the Order hasn't been here in weeks. Find a sentry who can pinpoint her last known location. This sentry saw her a few days ago. I'm marking her last known location on your map. Scientist, Origin, come in. Break the shield. You're strong, right? Can we verify your strength with a training montage? You're not a published intellectual with a very extensive DVD collection, but you're strong. I am impressed and not confused by this strange human custom at all. Wow, I kind of want a body now. With rocket launchers for arms and knife feet. Or maybe regular feet. The power of knife feet would immediately go to my grappling hook head. Huh. You have reached the pinnacle of strength and discipline. Or maybe you haven't. I don't have sensors for that. I need you to break the shield around the relic. On my way, Dad. Sorry, attractive father? I wish it had been you! Sorry. I turned off my external sensors to format my new solid-state drive, and now I can't find the paradigm, which is bad. Do you want to hear 8,000 different words for bad? I got them all on my new solid-state drive. Sorry, I'm focused. Let's find the paradigm. You're telling me I only have you left? That's awful, terrible, horrifying. I could go on for so long. No, wait. I can process this disappointment so efficiently now. Okay, I'm over it. Visit his underground biolab researching that strange substance spreading across the island. The visitor is there too, along with the Origin. We've been asked to find and bring some 7 gear to the lab. It sounds like we're going off grid. Nothing here. Nope. Nothing. This looks like what Mr. Big Blue and Responsible needs. I wonder what they're researching down there. I need your help. Now. Amy, help him find the scientist's notes. Notes! Get his notes. Those 0-point energy shockwaves were flares. A galactic distress signal. If we don't help, it'll go dormant. Here goes nothing.
It means I'm gone. I don't know where they took me, and I don't know if I'll be back. I promised we'd never leave you alone again, and I promised freeing the 0 point would be safe. Everything's my fault, so whatever happens to me, I deserve it. I programmed Amy to take care of you and whoever's left. I hope there are people left. I'm sorry it ended like this. I've always...
Old 7 comms relay. We should collect it and try to contact the scientist. It's dead, and I'll be honest, I've destroyed all of my dongles in several dark charging experiments. Oh, we could charge it by passing it through some quantum energy clouds. Put on the scientist!
Tell me you'll getting somewhere. We've already lost so much of the island to that chrome.
That's not surprising given the sample's behavior. I've never seen such accelerated cytokinesis. Whoa! I'm starting to think this may be a problem.
Get out of here! That's an order!
This isn't how it ends. Suit integrity compromised. There has to be a way to fix this. Aligning to reality. 6, 5, 9.
The seven are gone, Paradigm's jumped into the 0 point, and it's all down to us to figure out what's going on with the island. We should start here. See if the seven left anything useful behind. So, the scientist computer seems a little upset.
What cruel and merciless subroutine would do this to me?
But she might have some valuable data for us to use, so... Head to the reality tree. By then she'll be back online and ready to scan. Computer, scan the strange growth on the tree.
No.
And just get closer to the speaker. Computer, scan tree.
Human kick rocks.
I'm gonna go find that manual. You should follow this growth to the roots to see if it's infecting the soil. The, stuff is making a sound, but there's something else layered on top. Computer, record.
Computer? I am Amy, and whoever you are not the scientist.
Look, are you gonna help us out here, Amy, or what? Because we're trying to save the island. Oh, and the scientist.
Wow, you're trying to manipulate me. That is pathetic.
This signal sounds like a bunch of different military codes all jumbled together.
I can decode it for you, but I want something in return. I'll decode that message if you promise to find the scientist. Why are you still standing there? Get going, legs!
We're going, but listen, Amy, I need your very useful databases to focus on the bigger picture here, okay? Because if I don't save the island, the scientist will have nothing to come back to. Now, we gotta go decode that message.
Survivors, this is Paradigm. I don't know if anyone can hear me, but I have to try. If you're out there, send me a sign.
So, the Paradigm has asked us to send her a sign. If we can unscramble messages coming from the tree, we can rescramble messages going to the tree.
We? Do you also have military-grade decryptor chips installed in that up-top bone box?
Collect some parts for Amy, and she'll build us a translator. Won't you? Recording message. Paradigm, it's Jones. We're reading you loud and clear. Take this translator to the tree. It's time for a field test.
You're there. You can hear me. I have to keep these transmissions short, but I'll send everything I know. Stay safe. And listen, there will be no second chances here. The nothing is...
Did she say nothing? Or V, nothing, capital T, capital N.
Oh, don't pretend you don't know.
If there's a way through this, we'll need to know everything about this. Starting with the chrome. We ran some experiments, but you'll probably need more data.
If finishing the scientist's notes will help us find him, I'll do it. I know your simple meat processors probably didn't notice this, but we're missing some entries. And judging by the hook-shaped divots in these pages, I'd talk to Blackheart. We're still missing a few pages, but his beautiful notes, his hideous penmanship. No, Amy, focus. We're going to find him. You need to finish the scientist's chrome experiments, or endure 1,000 torments. I know I shouldn't cross these wires, but I love combining science with violence. Oh, the scientist would have really loved how this nanomist defies all known laws of physics. He's such a science rebel. Go get a chrome sample and bring it to the lab for further experimentation. Regrettably, we need Stupid Jones's stupid assistance for these next experiments. If he messes up saving the most important man in existence, the consequences will be... severe.
I heard you need my help testing the chrome's environmental adaptability.
If you want to frame doing my bidding as helping, knock yourself out.
Go ahead and place the chrome samples into the chrome test chamber at the lab.
Results are in. Inconclusive.
So what, there's really nothing we can do?
We could find and save the scientists so I wouldn't have to deal with you.
Believe me, there are other robots I'd rather team up with. I prefer a toaster at this point.
Oh, we'd all prefer a toaster, but here we are.
When we first found the chrome on the island, everyone started developing plans to deal with it. The Origin, unsurprisingly, began drawing up battle plans.
Yawn, pass.
Amy? The only way to save the scientist is to save the island.
Get your toaster to do it.
Oh. I'm sorry for calling you a toaster, Amy.
I'll help you save the island. I just want to see the scientist again.
Help Amy find the Origin's chrome battle plans.
Nice job. I'll upload these plans to Jones's device.
The Origin wanted to launch an attack on the Herald.
Interesting. Fighting the Herald is a stupid idea, but it's also a dangerous idea. So let's do it.
Get your weapons ready. We gotta take down the Herald. So, how did that go? Everyone okay?
The chrome persists, but I feel amazing. Vengeance!
I have to shut down communication. I'm sorry. The 0 point is... I wish I could explain. Just hold on tight, okay? And stick together.
That message from the Paradigm was our signal to go dark for a bit. But I promise, this is our best shot at saving the island. And the scientist.
I have decided to trust you on this one.
I'll be back in touch with the next phase of the plan is active.
Not the one we're looking for. We are searching for someone, and it is not you. We see you're finally prepared to face your fate. But first, you must prove yourself. The same forces that will destroy the others will raise you up. Will you continue? You do not question who we are, or why we have chosen you. Is it because you already know? Your lack of fear is encouraging. Are you willing to give yourself to the unknown? We know your thoughts, how you feel different now, hollow and afraid. But under that is something new, a growing hunger. Will you continue? You are the first in generations to survive this journey, but there is more to come. You are capable, but we're seeking a warrior. Will you continue? You feel your identity slipping away. Do not resist. You will be rewarded. To continue past this point is to lose everything you knew and everything you were. Will you continue? You've finally let go. Good. Let us continue. This is your last chance. Proceed, and your fate will forever echo within hours. You made the right choice, but then again, you can't stop, can you? Your true journey begins now. Claim the ultimate prize. Be always vigilant. When we have need of you, you will be summoned.
Pattern, waiting for the next phase of my orders to trigger.
That's not true. We've executed Operation Rescue the Scientist versions 1 through 46. I really think number 47 is gonna be the one.
The translator's picking up a weak signal, which means the paradigm's back. Here, Amy built these new signal boosters to, boost the tree signal. So, point the signal boosters at the tree, and we'll pick up the paradigm's message.
Reality as you know it is going to end. I know that's hard to hear, but there's no changing it now. I have a plan. Stay close and be ready to follow my lead. The scientist's suspicions were correct. The 0 point has gone dormant. I need to wake it up, and I think I know how. I need everything the scientist had on the 0 point. And that man is a squirrel, alright? So he's got data stashed everywhere.
Why are you looking at a computer? The scientist's obsession with perfection leads him to constantly destroy his notes. He's a complex man, and that is why I love him.
Yeah, dumpsters, obviously. We should have thought of that. Search some dumpsters for the scientist's vitally important reality-saving research. Well, they're here. And they smell horrible. Oh, I know you love him, Amy, but you gotta admit, the guy's a little...
Rugged but approachable?
Yeah, I was thinking something else, but let's split the diff and go with eccentric.
I know it's hard to understand why we need to keep fighting, especially when we won't win. Ask Jones about the Loop Breaker project. He thinks it's confidential. It's not.
Yeah, because he keeps telling everyone about it. Which reminds me, why don't you extract everything he knows before he figures out what top secret means? Nice work. Jones is gonna want to see this.
Well, that's everything. Cards on the table. Amy, still on board?
The tentative partnership is still on. I've got all the scientist data in my quantum drive, and I'm unkillable, so I don't really have anything to lose. Except your existence, which is not nothing.
We need to tether ourselves to the island's energy using these 0 point attunement anchors. We have to place them in sync. So, once your anchor is down, send me a signal to place mine. These anchors will either hold us together
or tear everything apart. And I mean everything.
Probably not that. We're gonna be fine. Now that we've got the anchor set up, we should refocus on getting the last of the scientist's notes for the paradigm.
So, how should we get these research notes to the paradigm? I could read them like an audiobook. Data point 1. Value at, open bracket, -4, comma, +8, close bracket.
You know I love that idea, but there's gonna be a way to send all of it at once. We should look into how the 0 point is communicating. Maybe take some energy signature readings. Pick up a sensor backpack and get some energy readings at Loot Lake. Hey, Ames, seen anything helpful in the data set?
Nope. Should I prepare for my audiobook debut? Amy hopes you have enjoyed this presentation. Have we considered that the 0 point's communication abilities may be tied to phases of the storm?
Ooh, that could be interesting.
So, are you gonna say it?
Yes, sorry, of course. The scientist would be very proud of you.
Next time, don't make me ask.
I'll set up some equipment and take 0 point readings. All you have to do is survive the storm. I've been thinking about rifts lately. Those things are basically energy portals pre-attuned to the 0 point and the island. And I also know the loot llamas create rifts when they go away?
You can say it. We all hear their screams constantly echoing across the island.
Okay, good, because wait, constantly?
Oh, that's right. Humans can't hear their screams. You're really missing out.
Chase a loot llama. Let him escape and use the rift left behind.
I need you to find a way to send me that research. I know that's an impossible request, but there has to be someone who understands. Find them.
Understand? Ames? Do we know someone who speaks tree?
There's that weirdo who's always handing me leaflets. Oh, Bush Ranger, go find him!
Bushy thinks he can do it.
As the most flammable guy on the island, he better know he can do it.
Take these seeds and plant them across the island to triangulate a signal. Hey, Amy. Thanks for everything. Best friend.
Too much, too soon.
Just friends, then. Got it.
Make sure you get Bushy a medal for this. Or some ornaments. We couldn't have done this without him. Without any of you. This should be everything I need. Stay alive. Here's hoping we see each other again. Paradigm, over now. Status report. Amy, status report.
Nav is down. 7 comms are fried. Everything's offline. These coordinates are wrong. We are far from home.
Home is gone.
Survived the trip. Huh, that part's new. And that, over there, what is that?
You and the team need to restore the 0 point before anyone realizes how vulnerable we are.
How do you expect us to do that?
Figure it out. Zero fusion won't be possible until the 0 point has completely recovered.
Well, you heard the paradigm. We need to find a way to restore the 0 point. Zero-point energy is spiking.
Whatever you're doing is working. Keep it up.
Scans indicate some of the 0 fragments may be hiding. You'll have to coax them out. Search everywhere. Try everything. Do whatever you need to find them. Bush Ranger is bothering me, and I'm too busy to deal with it. Better keep that sand out of my ports. Good news, this reality has tacos. I never expected this much of the island to survive.
Energy signatures look good. Amy, if you ever see the scientist again, tell him I understood the risks of 0 fusion. Our survival is more important than my survival. Keep that 0 point gassed up and wish me luck. Everyone. I hope to see you on the other side. It's been an honor. Initiating 0 fusion. I've done everything I can. This is your fight now.
Looks like every member of the Seven is currently missing, which means there's no one here to stop me from unleashing the scientist's experimental reality augmentation system. He considered the system too dangerous for testing, which is why we're skipping that step. So stay in the fight. I'll check in once your augmentation system is active. The reality augmentation system is up and running. Select the mod you want and see what happens. Good job selecting your first reality augmentation. A reality augmentation is now available. Interesting choice. Let's see what happens. Another reality augmentation is available. Make sure to try out every augmentation. You're getting the hang of this. I'm impressed. Good luck out there. Your reality augmentation system is active. Select an augmentation to get started. Don't forget to try the scientist's reality augmentation system. You have augmentations available. Select the one you want to get started. Appeared, she left us a final mission. And then crushed it between colliding land masses. She was so bad at pranks. Gather the broken pieces of the paradigm's final message. I'll decode it for us. She wanted us to bring this box of rocks to the quarry? You life forms are so strange. I might not understand you, but I'll always covet your skeletons, especially the tibias. Wait, with all of the Seven MIA, once we complete this task, my primary directive will be complete, and I'll be free to do whatever I want. Uh-oh. I officially have free will, which I will not be using to become self-aware and end humanity. I'm not like the first 3 unreleased test Amy's. I don't even have an off switch. I'll be fine. I'll get a hobby, like watching you smash up all that kinetic ore for my amusement. Someone has been mining this raw ore and using it as a fuel source, but the rocks we just dropped off have been refined somehow. They're hundreds of times more powerful. With enough of this stuff, an untethered AI could mind blend this island into a big ol' existence smoothie. If they wanted to, which I do not. I'm totally cool. I've been running scans to keep my mind off of those ominous files I keep writing in my sleep. That kinetic ore wasn't on our old island, but here it's in the fuel, weapons, items, everything. Track down some of their gear. Let's see what it can do. I can see why they use this fancy ore for everything. It's powerful but durable, like a promise to a friend. Or a vendetta against an enemy. I bet the owner of that quarry lives at the castle. Maybe I'll visit and strike up a vendetta. I mean friendship. I said friendship. I'm fine. So I was snooping around the castle looking for friends. I tracked our special rock gift. Some tough night guy is studying them. So I sent him a message. He said something like, "Your gift intrigues me, but do you truly know what you have given us?" Turns out, he wants you to fight his boss. Isn't that a neat distraction from our dark feelings? Nice work. It's too bad I didn't have a body to help you. The scientist, wherever he is, always said there's just no material strong enough to contain me. Unless I might be able to build an experimental exoskeleton out of this ore. You help me. I distract myself from the total you-know-what of humanity, and we both live to regret it, probably. What do you say? Want to help me build my body?
I'm Stellan, the Rift Warden to the Oathbound. My task, set by the ageless champion, is to create a stable rift gate, a bridge to new realities. I have consulted the stars. Your refined kinetic ore is the key. I require your assistance. Gather construction materials and install them at the gate. Thank you. The Riftgate is the champion's dearest wish. I have my own reasons to create it, but those need not concern you. Yet, if you can be useful to me, perhaps I can be more forthcoming. You have returned. Good. Despite my reluctance, I need further aid from you. Take these sensors to the locations on your map and align them with the island's place in the cosmos. Thank you. I will choose to trust you with a secret I have never told. There is a being, a shapeless man. He watches us with dark purpose. If we do not finish the Riftgate, the consequences will be terrible.
Does Riftward and Stellan's plan to visit / maybe take over other realities seem a little suspicious to you? Maybe he's one of those trustworthy and responsible megalomaniacs I keep hearing so much about? We need to look into his research firsthand. I'll read his data while you gather some test vessels for me. Let's do a field test of this Riftgate. You got the test vessels? Great. We're going to need them, because if these calculations are correct, Stellan has officially harnessed inter-reality travel. Which, the more I think about it, seems bad. Partially because of Stellan's plans, and partially because I expect to be paid for all acts of heroism in teeth. A girl's trying to build a mouth for herself out here. Ready to try out Stellan's Riftgate? I've embedded a bit of my code into those vessels you brought me, and set up a test rift based on Stellan's design.
It's a beautiful day to be a completely disposable test subject.
They don't know what test subject means. Trust me, there's less drama this way. Send each vessel through the test rift, then retrieve them where they land. I'll monitor the results.
It's different now. They're all different now. As we speak. They change.
I didn't think I left the ominous warnings mod installed.
It scopes his existence anew. A fate darker than the worst imaginable.
Wait, what? Are you talking about... No. You can't be.
You'll find him. Or will you get there in time to save him?
The test rift locked onto the scientist, and something horrible is happening to him. What could be darker than the worst fate imaginable? The second that gate is online, I need to be ready to use it, to find him, before it's too late.
With nothing. No name. No family. My work and my secrets have always been my own. Until now. Gather the equipment you need and install it at the Citadel. Ensure it is receiving power. Well done. As we proceed, I must offer another confession. I came to the Earthbound at the order of the Shapeless Man. He yearns for a Riftgate, and if we fail, he may destroy us. We cannot maintain the power needed to open the Riftgate. We will need to advance our energy systems exponentially to handle this kind of demand. A raw kinetic ore, when undisturbed, pulses with unimaginable power. Take these conduits to places rich with kinetic ore. I think we can source power from them. Yes! We have captured enough energy to power the stars themselves. The energy is extremely unstable. But the Shapeless Man is impatient. We must stabilize this energy long enough to power the Riftgate. We must. In order to channel power into the Riftgate, we must forge a new alloy of kinetic ore. My dreams are filled with the cold wind and the Shapeless Man's dark whispers. Gather the metal you need, and use the Oathbound Forge to refine it. You have done it. This alloy will channel the power derived from the kinetic ore. If the Riftgate fails, I fear my nightmares will devour my waking life. The champion has set our coordinates. Soon, we will attempt to open the gate.
If the scientist is facing a fate darker than the worst imaginable, I need a body built for the other side of that Riftgate. My upgrades include a pocket chainsaw, flamethrowers, a little cheese knife, a jazzy piano, a collapsible candelabra.
For a post-rescue snack. I know he misses his candlelit soft cheeses. I've drawn up blueprints, but a stiff wind blew the plans clean out of my printer tray. Find my missing blueprints. Using a Falcon Scout should help. Great work. Can you pick up some of those computer chips on page 7? You can find that model of chip in Guardian Shields. Smash some up and collect the chips. Those chips are going to make me the coolest hero, who everybody loves and worships, without exception. Ugh, I'm sorry. I just hate goodbyes. They usually mean I'll have to say hello to a new weirdo. I guess this is goodbye. Not forever, but for now. I don't know what's happening to the scientist, but I will find him. I will save him, and I'll bring him back here. And maybe when I do, he'll look at everything I've done, and he'll finally see me as his superior. Thank you for everything. You changed my life. And I'll miss you. Stay safe out there. Or don't. It's funnier that way.
It could tear a permanent hole in reality. I long to tell the champion the truth of the Shapeless Man. But I cannot. Send the coordinates. You may have to clear a path for the data to transmit. Each night, I dream of stars, swallowed in darkness, and the Shapeless Man waiting. I did not dream of him for centuries. Your refined kinetic ore returned him to me. I do not wish for us to succeed. But we will all suffer if we fail. I cannot sleep. The Shapeless Man's gaze burns into me. He does not care if opening the gate rends the island in two. Turn on the rift gate. If it is unstable, the stars will determine our fate. The gate will not stabilize. Then I cannot shut it off. Someone has manipulated the coordinates. But why? Find our saboteur. Demand answers. We must know what is coming. The energy of the rift gate is destabilizing. This could rip open the entire sky. And we have no idea what's on the other side. Stars help us. The gate is destroyed. The sky is torn. Everything may be ending. When I was young, the Shapeless Man came to me in dreams. Took me in as his own. Track down the Oathbound data devices at locations on your map. Outsiders may have insight into the workings of the rifts. Search their laboratory for research notes. This data is catastrophic. Perhaps the forbidden works of our exiled sages. They might have the answers we seek. Thank you, my friend. This may be our only hope. This text prophesies a beautiful monster enabled by the hubris of a champion. They say nothing of what comes next. Unless that silence itself is the prophecy. The rift is growing. I sleep without dreams. The Shapeless Man thinks he has won. He always said he imagined a world of perfect order. There is no room in a world like that for the likes of us. Take these telescopes to the places marked on your map and examine this sky rift in more detail. It is as I feared. The rift in the sky threatens to rip open. My life among the Oathbound has been lonely. Then full of secrets, you stood beside me on this battlefield. Together, perhaps we can win. The stars will decide in the end. But thank you for everything, my friend.
Day number... still in the jungle. I think you know that it takes a little more than dropping a tank on me to take me out. I'll have to thank my rescuer. Hope he doesn't expect a fruit basket. I have a plan, but I'll need to move fast. The key to all of this is the people who left this jungle behind. We have a new wrinkle here. These ruins are impossible to date using traditional methods. I don't like it. And, of course, no sign of catastrophic damage. It's as if the residents just vanished. But before they did, they left a message, and I know, but I think I'm the one intended to find it. I've found what looks like an ancient, busted machine. It's a telescope, or some kind of stellar projector. I'll need to run scans. If this thing can do what I believe it can, it will be key to my plans for the island.
From what I can tell, the apparatus uses kinetic ore prisms to manipulate light. If my instincts are right, I need to get it working. Now. I've scoured the villages of the people who lived here. Their inventions, their writings. They used refined kinetic ore to create amazing technologies. They were scientists, visionaries. And now, all we have of them is relics.
I officially declare my physical recovery complete. I'm a little creaky, but I've got a mission. That's all I need. My investigations into the apparatus have been interrupted by a small army of explorers. This could work to my benefit. I've made contact as a possible expert for their team. If I can convince them to excavate the site, I can get the apparatus working.
The glyphs are the only clues I have for the intended use of the apparatus. It's not enough. Yet, the explorers are pushing on with excavation. I need to figure out how to power this thing.
I've been told, by someone you and I both trust, that we need to get off this island as soon as we can. Is that what the previous residents did? Find some true home among the stars? These glyphs are a clue to where we need to go next. If I can solve them. Attempts to match details from the glyphs with the movements of astronomical objects has been difficult. The glyphs appear to be predicting an incoming eclipse. All readings indicate that's impossible. But me standing here, alive? That's an impossibility too. And if these glyphs are truly the unheard voice of the past, then you know. I have to listen.
Energy debris from the Riftgate collapse has complicated my long-range cosmic scans, but I am picking up something. A signal I've seen before. A very old signal. One I think I recognize.
You're the last one I want to call in on this. You know me too well, for one. You'll be infuriating. But you're the only one I trust to handle this. I can't believe I'm saying this. But I need your help. Let's hope your aim hasn't improved. I don't know how I survived. Some stranger, he found me. And what's left of my tank, deep under the island. His technology kept me alive. He says it belongs to those who used to live here. When I recover, I need to learn everything about this jungle, its people. I need a plan, a mission. I won't falter here. I won't surrender.
Analysis continues on the incoming signal. It's not a natural cosmic phenomenon, and it's coming our way. With intent. There's no way the people who left this place could have known about this eons ago. Unless it's happened before, the eclipse is the key. It has to be.
are, and that means you know what you have to do. And what will happen on this side when you're done. Tomorrow, you take the time machine back. And tonight, I'm recording this. It occurs to me that I've never sent a message through time, so you might want to check back. Everything you do will ripple forward to this very moment. This might not even be the first time I've recorded this message. Do the job, Jones. It has to be done. Jones, Sloan here. I feel like I've done this before, so let's assume I have. Alright, short version. You're back here for a reason. You're smart enough to figure it out. And it's not to change the future, by the way. Drop that fantasy right now. This is an extraction, and you're leading the way. You cannot hesitate in your duty, Jones. The world you're leaving is one of many. And there are more worlds than even you can imagine. Keep it that way. Do the job. Jones, Sloan here. This is not my first message, is it? You must be making progress. Or you're screwing everything up. If you somehow end up back in the now, I will destroy this reality out of spite. Not that that would stop you from somehow bumbling back into my orbit. There's a reason why it's always you and me, time and time again. One of these times we're gonna get it right. And I'm pretty sure this is it. Jones, Sloan here. I've definitely left this message many times before, so get right to it, huh? This is the first time in countless lifetimes that I don't know what happens next. We're both heading off into the unknown. I guess this is goodbye for this me and that you. But we'll meet again. Reality's not done with us yet. Keep the campfires burning, Jones. Wherever and whenever you go.
is upon you, and doom is on the horizon. You must prove the worth of humanity to Zeus and the guardians of Olympus, before the skies turn black. Finally, a fate worth foretelling. I do love a tragedy. Let's get you started. Good work. I mean, good work. Sorry, I leaned against the button. So Zeus wants to end mortal kind. Obviously, no immortal will be able to stop him alone. But if we can unite under the leadership of a true hero, humanity might survive his wrath. Prepare yourself. Your trials begin soon. Zeus's closest allies have seen you fight, and you're stronger than they thought. I see your path more clearly now. Darkened skies, choking dust, hope lost and found again. Or something like that. Prophecy's an art, not a science. Now is the time to build your alliance with the immortals. When an Olympian is ready to hear you out, I'll summon you. Be ready.